Good morning, YouTube. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful, beautiful women out there, and including my mom. And it's going to be called the Mother's Day Shave. Whammo. Okay, so let's get into it. What I'm going to be using today is my mom's birth code, Black Tip Super Speed. And the date on there, you probably can't see it. I'm going to try. You're not going to be able to see it, but it's X3. Third quarter 1952 was when my mom was born. So, and the brush I'm going to be using today is the Peregrino from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I've already used it. It's a great brush. Whips up a lather nicely. And the soap I'm going to be using today is Proraso Green Mentholated Soap. And the pre-shave I'm using today is the Proraso Green. And the blade I'm going to be using with the razor is a Shark Super Chrome. Arr, shark, shark, shark. Okay. And, the guest appearances, if possible, are going to be the Witch Hazel. Nice skin toner. And the Omega alum stick, which I already had open. Those are the guest appearances. And the aftershave balm I'm going to be using today is the Cremo Cooling Post-Shave Balm. Certainly popular in the wet shaving world, and I see why. It's very nice. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video as I get the water stopped up in the sink and put the pre-shave on. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, let's go ahead and apply the lather. I got my water blooming right now. And I do that because it softens up the soap. And now, let me make sure all that water's out. Now we're going to get the brush wet. Just get a nice little squeeze. Not too much. Still damp. Still good. Now we're going to load it like we mean it. I'm going to do 3 passes today. I've been doing 2 passes lately. And Mom, if you're watching, I love you. And I'll be talking to you today on Mother's Day. Of course, because I have to, because I can't help it, because I love to talk. But anyway, you're my mom, and I miss talking to you. But yeah, it's a good day today. So I hope you guys are having good shades on Sunday, and what gifts have you gotten for your moms and wives and sisters and other people you know that are moms? Comment down below. And I got more in the puck, but I think that's going to be good for 3 passes. I'm just going to whip it on there and kind of work it in. Now I'm going to go to town. Yep, getting lather everywhere. Getting it on my shirt, but I should be able to wipe it off because the last couple times I've been just doing 2 passes, so it's nice and cold, but yeah. But yeah, it's early in the morning here in St. Mary's, Georgia. But yeah, I'm taking my time today. I'm not in a rush, because it's early in the morning and not everyone's going to be up yet. So I can take my time. But yep, making sure the lather's good. I know I take my time and, it's because I like making sure things are good in my world. But yeah, it's the lather. It's nice, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Proraso has always been good to me, so I got it everywhere. Got it all over the place. But all right, I'm going to take my little rag that I got sitting on the sink. I mean, you guys probably wonder why. But we're going to clear the runways off a little bit. And we're going to dip it in there so it doesn't stick on the rag like the other rag. So but yeah, we're good on the sides and stuff. So anyway, all right, so first pass is with the grain. So yeah, lately I've just been doing short strokes so my skin doesn't get irritated. I used to really like Astra blades, but for some reason they haven't been working with my skin. And I thought about it more and I realized, well, that's a blade I can eliminate. And the reason why I have so many blades is just so I could try them again and see which ones I like and all that. But I'm still going to keep some blades around just to have on display. I was going to trade the Permasharps, but I kind of like that there's a cardboard thing there. If, it doesn't work, then, I'll just keep it as a cardboard display. Yeah, so my skin's not irritated by the blade. So, I don't know, sharks, for some reason, shark, it doesn't hurt, affect my skin too much. I'm taking my time. I'm not in a rush either. Just taking my time. But yeah, I like that cold feeling, that's for sure. Alright, now it's time for our mustache area. So we're just going to get this out of the way. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but the shark is definitely better on my skin. Alright, there we go. So that's good. Let's go ahead and clear the runways of my goatee. So I don't mess that up. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's it for the first pass. I'm going to go ahead and rinse my face off, and I'll be back with lathered on my face for the second pass. Alright, YouTube, I'm back for the second pass. So, going against the grain this way, across the grain this way, and I know it's weird. And, you know, I'm just going to go against the grain on my neck and just make cleanup easier. I'm just going to do a cleanup pass around my neck areas. So we're just going to make it easy today. And the mustache, I'm just going to go across the grain, and that's it, because my mustache does not like going against the grain. So here we go. Second pass. I tell you what, I think the older I get, the more I like mild. I mean, this is a mild combination, but it works. But I've used like Wilkinson's sword and stuff like that. That blade just isn't sharp enough, but sharks are kind of like, I think just blade-wise, everybody's different, you know? But the slickness is so good on this soap. Yep, smooth. What a good combination of blade and soap and pre-shave and yeah, razor. So I think I found the right blade. There we go. Yep, short strokes. On my mustache, because it's very sensitive. So yeah, the blade was pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, I've been having problems lately with blades and combinations and stuff like that. But yeah. Like I just want it a little bit cleaned up, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect. But I want to look as young as I can. Since I'm getting older. You know, but a lot of people don't believe I'm 45, you know, which is cool, you know. But I certainly am. I certainly feel it. So we're going to call this good here. I'm still going to do a third pass. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and rinse my face off, put on the lather, and I'll be back for the last pass. Alright, I'm back for the last pass. But, you know, I went against the grain here, so I don't have to go against the grain there anymore. So it's just against the grain right here and right here. Yep. I'm definitely going to change. Because I like the new Persona blades that came out. Because they're nice and sharp. They feel a little tuggy at first. But you get used to that feeling of the blade. Yeah, taking my time. Taking my time. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, there's a little weeper right there, but that's fine. You can't even see it on camera. That was a successful shave. Alright, I'm going to do rinse off, and then we're going to do the last pass. Let's see how much lather there is on this brush, though, first. Wow, that's a lot. So, whips up a good lather. Proraso is awesome. And whoever's watching from Proraso, you guys make awesome products. Awesome products. Alright, let's wash my hands off anyway. I'll be back. Alright, YouTube. Dan Matheny here. Anyway, let's go ahead and break out the alum block and see what feedback we get. I gotta get my face a little wet here. because I forgot. We're gonna get our alum block wet. See what feedback we get. A little bit, but not a lot. So, anyway, shark is something to think about. But blades work differently for everybody, you know, because I see so many people use so many different blades, and like, you know, the combinations of blades and stuff like that. It's interesting because, you know, not a lot of people are gonna have the same effect, you know, as I do with blade. So it's one of those things. But yeah, I mean, not a lot of feedback, and pretty good. So I will go ahead and rinse off, and since it's been a few seconds, and then I'm gonna put on the aftershave. So hold tight. All right, I'm back. Anyway, first thing I'm going to use is facial toner right here, witch hazel. So put a few drops on my hand. We're going to put this back, and we're going to go ahead and put some witch hazel on. And now, Cremo Cooling Post-Shave Balm. There we go, just a couple little drops. It's all you need. There we go. So anyway, that's going to conclude today's video. And the shave was absolutely fantastic today, and there was no problems. So I realize it's the blades. So, but anyway, I hope you guys have a good Mother's Day, and once again, happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful women out there, and you know, all the women out there. You know, but all of you are beautiful to me. Especially the women in my life that have helped me, like my mom and my sisters. And happy Mother's Day, Michelle. Happy Mother's Day, Lexi. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. You know, I love my family very much. And anyway, that's going to conclude today. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. See you on the next shave. Take care.
This has been a Dan Matheny production. Thanks for watching.